Hey, what is up, guys? I am here to give you your RAW review for April 21st, 2014. Um, I am going to be, if you're wondering where I was, because I haven't been on YouTube for a couple days. Obviously, Sunday was Easter, so I did that, spending time with the family. Spending Easter what it's truly supposed to be spent on. And I ended up, well, obviously, it all has to do with your religion, like if you're a Catholic / Christian. Um, Easter's about the death of Jesus and then him coming back to life. I don't know what it has to do with you, like Jewish or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I was doing Sunday. I ended up getting though. I got some gifts though, like some candy. I got a lunchbox so for when I start working. Um, and I ended up getting the Ultimate Warrior DVD. If you don't remember, he had a DVD coming out of his true story. Um, and I ended up getting that, and I liked it so far. And I've been watching it lately. I watched it Sunday and Monday, and had a lot of fun watching it so far. And I'm gonna be done watching it maybe either by Thursday or Friday. Well, I'll probably be done watching it maybe Wednesday, but Thursday or Friday is gonna be the big day. I'm done with it. When I can finally get the video, so that's when you're probably gonna get the video either Thursday or Friday. And then Monday I ended up I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I went to do some work for my uncle because he owns his own landscaping business. And I ended up doing some work with him. I worked from 8 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. I got lunch breaks here and there though. But I ended up doing that, and trying to remember. Oh, and then I came home, took a shower, ate dinner, and then I ended up watching a little bit of the Ultimate Warrior DVD. I didn't watch it as much as I only watched like I was really tired, so I didn't really feel like watching that. And then I watched the RAW, the whole show, and then I was gonna make the review, but then I got really tired. And I wasn't up for it. I didn't really feel like making a video, so I hold off. So now I'm here to give you the video now, and on my RAW review. So I'm going to start with the pre-show. You have Josh Matthews, Booker T, Dolph Ziggler, and Alex Riley on the panel, just talking about the IC title tournament. John Cena, I think John Cena and Bray Wyatt storyline. Daniel Bryan returning and with the whole Kane situation, and Triple H and Evolution and Shield, which is Evolution is Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, and the Shield's Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. So that's that. They did cut some WWE superstars after the show. Big E facing off against Damian Sandow. Big E ended up winning with the big ending, and then Jerry the King Lawler interviewed him afterwards. He said that he asked Big E pretty much the same question everyone's been asking him. Who would you rather face in the IC title tournament? He just says he wants to face the best, and he wants to face the best superstars out there. And then Sheamus gets interviewed about the tournament. He says he wants to be like all these Hall of Famers, like Bret Hart, Stone Cold, The Rock, all these guys. I even mentioned Ultimate Warrior. He wants to be like all of them and hold that Intercontinental Championship. And he says he has some bad news Barrett. He is going to take him out tonight. And then, I think that was the end of the pre-show. Let me check. I don't think anything else happened. Yeah, that was it. So we get the actual show. We get JBL, Michael Cole, and Jerry the King Lawler on commentary as always. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella return from the honeymoon. And before they can even say anything, Stephanie McMahon comes out, wishes them luck on the honeymoon. Daniel Bryan luck on winning the title and getting married the same week. It gives him his wedding present, and he's going to be defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Kane at Extreme Rules. And then Kane comes out because Stephanie McMahon is talking about how Kane really wants to officiate you. And then Kane's fire goes off, but he never like actually comes out. So he's trying to hold to get Brie Bella. Brian's trying to get Brie Bella in safety. And then Kane comes out to the timekeeper's area and attacks Brian. Brian's trying to fight him off, but it's no use. He throws him into the barricade. He tombstones him on the floor. And Stephanie McMahon, throughout all of this, is telling Kane to stop it right now, stop it. And then tombstones Daniel Bryan on the steps. And then Stephanie McMahon calls for the EMTs. The EMTs are getting Bryan on the stretcher, trying to get him back. But then Kane comes back out and tombstones Daniel Bryan on the announcer's table. And I should mention that Kane wasn't in his corporate. This time he was back in his mask and his monster form. This is now the Monster Kane now. This is the Kane that we really want to see. I'm glad we get to see this Kane. The Monster Kane is back, and he destroyed Daniel Bryan. Michael Cole was like, stop that, somebody get out here, which was awesome. And then Stephanie McMahon telling Kane to stop, and he wouldn't stop, really made this good. This proves that Kane is out of the corporate businessman look. He's finally back to his Monster Kane, which is great. So that's good stuff. And then we got the first match. It was Sheamus versus Bad News Barrett in the semifinals for the Intercontinental Championship tournament. This was a pretty good back and forth match. I liked Sheamus doing new moves in this match. He did a crossbody from the top rope to the outside to Bad News Barrett, and then he ended up doing like a running crossbody, setting himself and Bad News Barrett outside the ring. And then what ends up happening is they start kicking each other's finishers. Sheamus kicks out of the Winds of Change. Bad News Barrett kicks out of the Irish Curse backbreaker and stuff like that. And Sheamus tries to blow kick him, but Bad News Barrett moves out of the way. And then eventually Sheamus is Bad News Barrett's outside the ring, and Sheamus wants to go after him, and then he ends up hitting the bullhammer elbow on him. And I thought Sheamus was going to kick out of it, but he didn't. Bad News Barrett beat Sheamus here, and I was shocked, actually. I thought they were going to give this to Sheamus, and because Sheamus is their big guy, but no, they gave it to Bad News Barrett, which is good stuff. I really liked it. I think Bad News Barrett said some bad news, too, but I don't remember what he said. The next match, I don't remember what the next match is. The Wyatt family come out, which is Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan, and they cut a promo talking about the destruction of John Cena. Usually, the thing will go off and they'll cut it backstage, but this time they cut it on the stage instead. I don't really remember what he said because I was tired doing this. I don't remember much of this Raw, kind of. I remember some of it, but not all of it. I don't really remember what he said, to be honest with you. He talks about how he's going to destroy John Cena at Extreme Rules, and he's going to finally, 2 monsters will step in the cage, and 1 monster is going to step out. And then he talks about, and then he starts it, and he's got the whole world in his hands. And I think this is the first time I mentioned this, that the crowd actually was into that. I don't know if the crowd was into it before, but they're into that now, and they're starting to get into Bray Wyatt now, which I like. He's getting over with the crowd. This match was fucking stupid. We got the Los Matadors, which is Diego and Fernando, also known as Primo and Epico, and El Torito, versus Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, and Hornswoggle with Heath Slater at ringside. The Bull just beats up everybody, and they do the Los Matadors and the Los Matadors and El Torito do the double T move to Drew McIntyre, I think, and I did not like this at all. I didn't really care for this. It was stupid. Evolution's backstage. They make their returns. They get out of this limousine and they're all in the suits again. Oh, we'll put these here. I think the guy's gonna come fix the stove, so I might have to move the other one. Let me check. I'll go move into the other room. I won't stop the video. I'll just I'll go, I don't know if I'm moving in my room, but I'll go move it outside. I'll go outside and make the video. So that way I won't disturb anybody. I'll go right here, actually. Perfect spot to go. I didn't really feel like to stop in the video. I've stopped it too many times. I had to stop it, I think, like 2 times already, so I didn't really feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna sit right here. It's actually pretty warm out today. So what was? Oh yeah, Evolution backstage. I talked about how it was weird seeing Randy Orton wear a suit. And then they actually come out and I don't really remember what they said either because I was kind of zoning out doing this. But I remember Triple H's voice was very scratchy, so I wonder if I was just paying attention to that too. But I remember them talking about how they're the most dominant group in the WWE pretty much, and the Shield's nothing. And then they showed this video package of Evolution, and they didn't even reference that Ric Flair was ever in the group. So I thought maybe Ric Flair was getting... What's going on with Ric Flair then? I don't think Ric Flair's going to be a part of this because they didn't even include him in that video package, but whatever. And then the Shield come out, and they talk about how they are the most dominant entity. We know what we're getting ourselves into. And Roman Reigns says they're all going to go up to the stage because they Evolution bailed, and they're all going to attack them. They can either take it like a man or run away like crybabies or something. And they all went up there. They talked about too how they had to protect Randy Orton, protect Triple H and stuff like that. And then all the superstars that they fought last week come out, and the Shield can't go fight them because they don't want to get beat down again. And they realize that the odds aren't in their favor. So I liked that. It was good. And then we get Layla with Fandango. No, we got the Usos which is Jimmy and Jay, versus Cody Rhodes and Goldust with Ryback and Curtis Axel on commentary. This match was alright. They never had a match before, so that's what made it different. But one of the Usos beats Cody Rhodes with a kick to the head. I kind of wish that he could have hit a splash on him instead. And then afterwards, Cody Rhodes is pissed and he shoves his brother. So I wonder if this means that they're gonna stop building the Cody Rhodes and Goldust. I don't think they should do it at Extreme Rules. They should hold it off till SummerSlam, maybe slowly build it up. But then afterwards, Ryback and Curtis Axel attack the Usos, and Ryback hits the shell shock on one of them, and Curtis Axel throws the other into the steel post. So it's probably going to be the Usos versus Curtis Axel and Ryback for the tag team championships. And then we get Layla with Fandango versus Emma with Santina Morella. This match was the match they gave Emma the Cobra. And, they had this awesome submission move, the Emma Lock, but they gave her the fucking Cobra. They gave her a Cobra. That's stupid. That's how she won, obviously. And then, I don't know, it was just dumb. John Cena interview, we talked about how, because tonight you can vote for have John Cena to face either Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, or the entire Wyatt family, which I think is good. And John Cena says that the people do have a voice, and if he has to face all 3 members of the Wyatt family, he will. He talks about how Bray Wyatt does have the whole world in his hands, and how Bray Wyatt is starting to get in his head. So then we get Cesaro with Paul Heyman versus Rob Van Dam in another semifinals Intercontinental Championship match. Very good match. Paul Heyman comes out first and gloats how Brock Lesnar beat the streak. But good stuff. I thought this was really good. RVD did some good kicks in this match. Cesaro ended up doing a good body slams in this match. He ended up uppercutting RVD. And then another thing I liked is he body slammed him, and then he went for the swing, but Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter come out, and then Cesaro gets distracted by Swagger, and Heyman and Zeb Coulter are fighting. RVD goes to jump on Cesaro, but he catches him into an uppercut, which was awesome. And then ends up putting RVD back in the win, and Swagger throws him into Cesaro into the post. And Cesaro ends up getting counted out after this. He was pissed off about it. And then Jack Swagger tries to attack Cesaro, but Cesaro fights him off. And then he goes to swing Coulter, but Swagger saves him, and then he swings Swagger. I was pretty pissed, though, that Swagger cost Cesaro the match. I would have wanted Cesaro to win this tournament, but whatever. Bad news Barrett's obviously going to win the tournament, so him winning's good, too. And then Rob Van Dam gets interviewed. He talks about how he's happy to win the tournament, be back in the WWE. He's going to go on to win the tournament. Cesaro and Paul Heyman talk about how you would not have beaten him without help. You can't beat him by yourself. And Heyman wonders how he's gonna sleep at night. And RVD tells him to keep his career and his wallet and all of other Cesaro's personal stuff away from Paul Heyman. I thought that was good. I thought that was pretty good stuff. And then we got Oksana versus Paige. Decent match. I thought the SmackDown match was a little bit better. But Paige ends up winning with that submission move. I forget what she calls it. And then we get Alexander Rusev with Lana versus Sin Cara. I thought Sin Cara ended up taking it to Rusev, but then eventually Rusev kills Sin Cara, hits a camel clutch on him, and Sin Cara taps out. Trying to remember what else I liked about this match. It announces at Extreme Rules that it's going to be Rusev versus R-Truth and Xavier Woods in a handicap match, which should be okay. I'm going to go move the video again. Okay, this is where I'm gonna end my video off. Right here. No, I took a picture by accident, thank God. I came out of the stand, so I'll just hold it and end the video off. So we got John Cena versus the entire Wyatt family. This match was really good. This got 58% of the vote, and I like this match. Bray Wyatt did some weird things, like he slow danced with John Cena. When he went to kick John Cena in the head, he ended up not doing it. But Harper and Rowan mainly did the offense, and Cena got some offense in here and there, like hitting a DDT on him. He drove on, I think it was Harper, he did that too. He drove Rowan into the barricade. Bray Wyatt also did this sick thing when he headbutted Cena into the steel post while his head was against the post, which was sick. Eventually, John Cena clotheslines Bray Wyatt. He hits all his moves on Bray Wyatt, hits the AA, and then the Harper and Rowan come in the ring, and this guy's caused a disqualification. And then Bray Wyatt hits the Sister Abigail on John Cena, and starts singing that song. He's got the whole world in his hands, and he sings the whole song, and the crowd sings with him, which I thought was awesome. And then we got the backstage pass. And it was the same people on the panel. They mainly just the Shield ended up though coming out to save John Cena, which was cool. They took out the Wyatt family. And then they just kind of the panel talked about John Cena versus the John Cena Bray Wyatt feud and the Daniel Bryan Kane feud, and I think the Evolution versus Shield feud. So I thought this was a good Raw. I thought it was an average show mainly because I was tired doing the show, but you got matches like Layla versus Emma, with Emma winning by the Cobra in that 3MB match. So I thought this was just an average show. So that's pretty much it, guys. Peace out.